Back in 2016, No Man's Sky wasn't just a disappointment, it was gaming's biggest scam. 18 quintillion planets? More like 18 quintillion lies. Players refunded it, memes roasted it, and the whole thing was written off as a cautionary tale. But here's the crazy part. 9 years later, that same dead game has become one of the most talked about redemption stories in gaming. Some even calling it a masterpiece now. So I had to log back in, see if 9 years of updates and expansions are enough to revive such a disaster. And what I found was absolutely mind-blowing. Let me try to paint you a picture. When you first start the game, you're dropped on a planet inside a solar system with 5 other planets. Leave that solar system and you can jump to 600 more. Zoom out again, and those solar systems form entire regions. Now the thing is, there aren't just a few regions, there are literally billions of them, all forming a huge gravitationally bound system of stars, gas, dust, and dark matter called galaxy. And now when you think it really can't get any bigger, you realize No Man's Sky has 256 of them. So when the devs say there are 18 quintillion planets, it's not just a marketing trick. Let's try to understand this number. Imagine this. If you were somehow able to visit one planet every single second, starting right now, with no breaks, no sleep, no nothing, it would take you over 570 billion years to see them all. Humanity itself could go extinct before you're even halfway done. That makes No Man's Sky's universe bigger than every single other video game world in history combined. And here's the wildest part. Those 18 quintillion planets aren't just lazy copy-paste jobs. Every single one is unique. You'll never find the exact same planet twice. No matter how long you play, there's always a new planet to explore. Alright, the visuals. Planets used to look like copy-paste blobs, but now they're stunning. Imagine running across a glowing desert under 3 suns, or diving into a blue space hole with a sound design that'll literally lift your soul. Fields turn neon at night. Underwater life is better than a nature documentary, and every world has its own vibe. Pair that with the haunting ambient soundtracks, and you've got one of the most atmospheric games ever made. Sometimes I just paused, stared at my monitor, and slowly looked around. It's like you belong here and you're never meant to leave. Before we talk about how Hello Games redeemed this game, make sure to like and subscribe if you find this video helpful at any point. It's a huge help. Thank you. I can't believe how Hello Games didn't quit on this disaster. They didn't go radio silent like others do, and they didn't drop a sequel to cash out. They just worked. Quietly, consistently. And against all the odds, they kept pumping out quality updates and expansions one after another, every single one free. They dropped Next, which finally made it feel like the game we were promised. Then came Beyond, turning it into a true multiplayer experience. Origins expanded the universe. Endurance overhauled space exploration, and Echoes gave us living robots and more lore. Piece by piece, they rebuilt the trust I personally thought was impossible to build. This level of dedication is truly admirable. Most devs would have abandoned ship, but Hello Games turned No Man's Sky into a redemption story so good, it deserves its own Netflix series. At its heart, the game is still about the grind. You land on planets, gather resources, craft upgrades, build bases, trade goods, and fight when you have to. But the difference now is how much smoother it all feels. The survival mechanics aren't a chore anymore. The crafting loop is satisfying, and the universe is alive with stuff to do. You can go mining asteroids one minute, dogfighting pirates the next, and then relax building a floating base over some neon swamp planet. And if you're down for total immersion, a VR headset can help your jaw hit the floor. In VR, No Man's Sky goes from just another video game to, holy crap, I'm really out here in space. Now, let's talk value. This game is basically infinite. You could spend hundreds of hours just building bases, trading across star systems, or going full explorer mode. And the updates? Still rolling out 9 years later. You don't pay for expansions, you just wake up, log in, and suddenly the universe is bigger. But here's the catch. It's not for everyone. If you need non-stop explosions, scripted story missions, or traditional campaign pacing, No Man's Sky might bore you. So after 9 years, is No Man's Sky finally worth playing in 2025? I would say it is. It went from one of the most disappointing launches in history to one of the most ambitious and rewarding games you can buy today. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. What it offers is freedom, and a universe to get lost in. And if you ask me, that's a journey worth taking. Now, if you don't own the game, please don't make the mistake of purchasing it through traditional stores. I mean, why would you, when it's on a 71% discount on Instant Gaming? Sounds too good to be true, right? But don't worry, this site is more than safe with over 770,000 positive reviews on Trustpilot. The link's down below, go check it out yourself. And if you're still not sure about No Man's Sky and want to check all your space games options, this video on the screen is all you need. It's packed with 10 of the best games in the genre. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you there.